welcome you all to this first oral evidence session of the Welfare Reform Bill Committee, and particularly thank our witnesses from the Policy Exchange, Centre for Social Justice, the Institute of Fiscal Studies, Professor Roy Sainsbury and Reform, for very kindly coming before the committee to give evidence to us this morning. Perhaps I could just start for the record by asking all five of you if you'd kindly introduce yourselves very briefly. Starting on the left, Mr. Oakley.
I'm Matt Oakley, Head of Enterprise Growth and Social Policy at Policy Exchange.
Mr. Blair.
I'm Deven Ghelani, representing the Centre for Social Justice.
I'm Mike Brewer, Deputy Director of the Institute for Fiscal Studies.
Professor Sainsbury.
I'm Roy Sainsbury from the Social Policy Research Unit at the University of York.
And I'm Patrick Nolan, the Chief Economist at Reform.
Excellent. Now, what we've agreed in the committee is that there will be one member of the committee who's broadly in looking after each area of questioning to you, but we may arrange more widely than that. So be prepared to take intelligent questions from all questions according to the committee if necessary. Mr. Appel.
Firstly, thank you all for coming along today. A fairly broad question, perhaps as a start-off point. Part 1 of the Welfare Reform Bill provides very much the legislative framework for the universal credit, but much of the detail is to be set out in regulations. I'd be very interested in your views on how you think the proposals will actually work in terms of the stated aims of simplifying the system and actually making work pay.
Please, Mr. Ghelani.
I would like to add something. First of all, the whole aim of the universal credit is to simplify the benefit system and make work pay. But I think that there has been an awful lot of focus on the financial impact and the financial incentives and the role that they will play in making work pay. I think there is a very important point here around simplification and the transition into work being as smooth as possible, being one of the key drivers as to how successful this reform is, as well as the ability to understand clearly exactly how much better off you will be in work. And I think those are two key elements that are obviously intentions and part of the bill, but there's something that deserve ongoing scrutiny going forward, because actually the financial element being one of the key drivers, the simplification is perhaps could have perhaps as large an effect